Well, you guys were out rebounding last game today, 44-22 rebounding edge. How was that message delivered by Coach?
Well, we knew the last two games we was flat. We didn't really play with a lot of energy. We wasn't playing with a lot of emotion. So we had to pick the energy up, man. And what we was trying to do is just get rebounds, get all the hustle stats, get loose balls, get steals, turnovers, and just mix it up. So we can get out of this little two-game flunk we was in.
How's it feel to get past this and be back on the winning side?
I mean, it feels really good. I mean, it was tough for us, but we just had to make some adjustments. We had to play with more urgency. We had to, like Josh said, we had to rebound more, and we just stuck together and made all the hustle plays and pulled out in the end.
Were you challenged individually to do more of that? Because you came out really aggressive on both ends and had a lot of rebounds, a lot of second chance points.
Oh yes, sir. I mean, honestly, my legs felt better today. Didn't feel like this in a long time. But I definitely had my mindset going into the game was go for every board, and just play hard and do whatever I can for us to win, to help the team to win.
Were you playing with an injury or just tired legs?
Yeah, just the wear and tear of the season, the bump and grind.
Kind of a slow start for y'all in this game, but you sort of started clicking late in the first half. What was the difference for you there?
Well, they play a unique zone. It's like a matchup, it's like 2-3 zone. So it took us a minute to figure it out. And in the second half, we kind of start breaking the zone down. We start getting penetrations and kickouts. So we just had to get used to seeing it in the first half, and eventually we broke through.
Was that zone a lot like Asheville was running? Because I know after that game talking to Siobhan, he said they were playing a different side zone than we had seen. It took us a while, but once we figured it out, it was kind of a little too late. Do you think maybe this team saw that film and said, hey, we can kind of do the same thing to these guys?
Well, where I think it started was with the Gardner-Webb game. The Gardner-Webb, they really for the first team to play that type of 2-3 matchup zone, and they had success with it. So other teams see that, other teams scout that, and they put that into their game plan. So we just got to keep getting better at facing the zone. I think we broke through in the second half, though. I think we'll start playing better against zone.
Tristian, how'd you feel about the way the front court played today? I know y'all had a couple tough matchups with Gardner-Webb and UNC Asheville, but y'all seemed to really kind of bring it to the front court today.
Yes, sir. It's just honestly, it's just our complete mindset going into this game. It's just like I personally felt as though we didn't do what we were supposed to do in our previous two games, which we lost. But this game, me and Badu and the bigs and everyone else, we just had a mindset like as a team going into this game. Let's focus, let's play together, play hard, and I just think that's what it was. We just played hard, and it shows.
Did you all come back from Asheville and have a hard practice yesterday, or had the day off? How'd you approach it?
We literally didn't even go on the floor after the Asheville game. We needed our legs for today, so all we did was just watch film and relax. I mean, we didn't over panic the situation, but we knew we had to be urgent about this game because we were at a crossroads, and it was either we was gonna go up or go down. And we going up. We gonna keep getting better.
Yep.
Hey, Josh, talk a little bit about that 5-point play there, because the game was still undecided at that point. I think it was about 8 minutes to go. You hit a big three. You come up with a huge steal right for that. You hit Michelle down low. Boy, it's a 5-point swing, and now they're in double digits. That seemed to steal the game, really.
Yeah, I was just trying to break the momentum a little bit, give momentum on our side. I knew when we were running the Charlie press, they were kind of getting lazy with that pass, with the guard-to-guard pass, so I knew I was going to be able to pick one off. And I eventually got one. And I did a spin move and see Michelle, got a layup. I think that changed the game for us.
You're the best on the team at reading passing lanes. You got to give it to him. Best on the team. In practice, he does it, so nothing new to us. And just Josh playing, we love it.
So Josh, not only are you a player, but you're also a cheerleader. I saw you pick up the sign. Were you trying to get the crowd excited that too, man? Or what was the deal on that? I know, teal and bronze, or what was the deal,
I think I'm going to look at my cheerleading future career after this year. So I was just getting a little bit of practice in, you know what I'm saying?
It worked for you.
Yeah, man.
Anything else?
Well, I think the big thing about this afternoon's game is we competed. I mean, anytime you look at the first half stats and you see 14 offensive rebounds against 0, it's only a 6-point game. The shot's not going in. We're not making shots. They're competing. 20 points on defense, rebounding, and then we're finally able to get enough offense going in the second half to kind of stretch and pull away. But the big thing is we competed and, you know, found a way to win. And, you know, we're glad to get back in the win column. We finish up the first half of the race next Wednesday, and you just take them one game at a time. But our guys competed, so I can't say enough about that. I think Badu got a double-double. Tristian got 10 rebounds. Warren got 5 rebounds. Even Siobhan, I think he had 5 rebounds, and, you know, that's very unusual. So I know we're competing. I know our defense was good. You know, when you do that, you really don't have a lot to say. I mean, we got open looks. We didn't make the shot. I mean, it's just one of those things that we competed. So I'm proud of our team.
How'd you stress that message to them yesterday about being more aggressive on the boards?
Well, we just talked about competing. I think the word competing is the key, and you know, just got to be more aggressive. Got to be more aggressive. I think they got the message after the other night. I mean, you really don't have to tell them a lot after the other night because they know that was a problem.
Coach, it seems like the zone has been an issue for this club the last 3 games. Again, that first, I'd say, 12, 13 minutes of the first half, it was a problem again, but you seem to kind of adjust and finally find your way there about the 7-minute mark. What was it you did differently to maybe get this team more focused on what they needed to do to beat that
Well,
team?
I think the one thing we got to do, you know, our best inside scorer is Badu, but he's also one of our best 3-point shooters, and we pulled him out. You know, if you notice, we pulled him out and we allowed him to have a little bit more freedom outside, trying to play him outside and in. You know, I mean, he's 6 for 13. We're going to have to utilize him. We're going to have to learn from situations that happen. You know, you like those guys to be down low and like other guys to do it, but, you know, if he can step out there and knock a shot or 2 down, I think it'll loosen up the defense. And I think that was a big difference with regards to, that's probably the biggest difference that you saw was the fact that, you know, we were able to pull him outside. We're going to have to, I mean, he's shooting over 40%, so, you know, he was actually making the 3 better than he was the 2.
Talk about Tristian's game.
Great rebounding, great competing, good defense, competes. Very tough, you know. 10 rebounds, that says a lot, you know. It shows you're working hard. And I thought his size was effective against them as they tried to make some moves and make some plays.
He seemed to have a different spark tonight. Did you have a talk with him or anything? Or
No, you don't have to. Tristian, no. I mean, we talked as a team. I mean, again, we know, we talked about what our deficiencies were Thursday night. We know we got to rebound. I said, you know, as far as our bigs, we got to rebound better, and our guards, we got to guard better. You know, we made too many mistakes the other night in those 2 areas. There wasn't a lot of time to work on anything. We didn't get in about 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, so, you know, not a lot of time. So the way we competed and have the energy we had, I was proud of that with a quick turnaround, because this is the way the tournament's going to be, back to back to back. But now we got a little time. We got some practice time. We got a normal schedule next week, and Wednesday, Saturday, I think. So Wyndham's next, and that finishes the first half of the race. See where it goes from there.
One last question I have, Coach, the 5-point swing when Josh hit the 3, got the steal, hit it off to
Momentum.
Yeah, it changed the whole thing.
Momentum. That was a momentum play. Momentum play. That was a turning point, no question.